Virgos, hello. I lost a whole recording on you, but I kept the spread. I just have to repeat. I have to repeat it all over again, but that's okay. I'm gonna save on the shuffling. I'm gonna save on all that stuff, okay? Because I had already gone to the very end, where I read you the messages from the divine. So I am sorry, I apologize. I know I'm late with your readings. Bear with me. I'm new to YouTube. This is my new channel, Amazing Angels 8888. I'm Grace, and I apologize. I'm trying to schedule all my zodiac signs. I'm trying to do the bi-weekly readings, okay? So just bear with me. Once I get the hang of YouTube and working on my videos a little bit better, I'll improve and I'll probably hopefully master it, okay? All right, so I was at the very end, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and repeat it. Virgo, I don't know what's going on with you. On the last reading that I did for you, you were dealing with a narcissist, and I had told you on the last reading, I'm just gonna go back a little bit, just summarize it. If you didn't break away from that narcissist, the divine was gonna intervene. And when the divine intervenes, I don't know how they intervene, okay? So, but this one gives me a better idea of how they might be intervening, okay? So, usually, I don't know, it's kind of the same energy that you're around. It's still there. And so what concerns you is the Eight of Swords. That's you in the middle, kind of trying to break away. You feel stuck, but it's the Eight of Swords, so it's all mental, okay? So you're creating your trap. You're creating that jail, that prison, okay? No one, not even the narcissist, has that much control over you. You're giving the narcissist that much control over you. Because, yeah, some of you are still allowing that energy to continue to surround you. You're not breaking away from them, okay? So, what's challenging you is the Wheel of Fortune. Change is coming. This is the divine. They're still telling you, okay, we're waiting for you to break free, but you're all right. Change is coming. What crowns you is the Three of Swords. Now this is you in the middle, and there's two people. Okay, usually it's like this is like in the position of where it is, the third position. This is like my jail card. So some of you are having a very, very hard time because it's all mental. You feel trapped. You feel like I have to make this toxic relationship work, and you're thinking no matter what you're thinking, I keep changing myself. I'll do this, I'll do that. Like some of you are getting rid of your social media. Some of you are trying to lose weight. Some of you are trying to change jobs. Some of you are trying to get a new car, all for this person. And what's going to happen is you're not going to change this person. They're going to find fault no matter what you do. They're going to want to continue to be toxic in your life no matter what you do, okay? And so for some of you, if the divine intervenes, maybe they already did, maybe the divine already intervened with the Wheel of Fortune there, or they're about to intervene. For some of you, you might get arrested, because if you're already trying to break free from this person kind of feels it, because they're narcissists, and they're like, they have that, you know, sixth sense, I guess. I don't know. But they're probably already thinking, okay, the Virgo is getting ready to leave me. What do I do? What do I do? And so some of, you know, the narcissists can be very, like I said in the last reading, they can be very, very malicious, very evil. And so they're like saying, okay, I don't want you to go after happiness. I'm going to make sure that if you leave me, that nobody else is going to want you. So that's my jail card. Somebody might want to get you arrested. maybe make up some stuff. Maybe you'll get into a scuffle, but they'll make it like they'll exaggerate on that scuffle, okay, where they're gonna manipulate the law into making you seem like the aggressor and then the victim. This is like a warning for some of you who haven't left this toxic relationship. It's not gonna get any better, it's just gonna get worse. Issues concerning you is the death card. So yeah, for some of you that have, if you go back, maybe the last reading, maybe you took it too hard and maybe you said, you know what, yeah, I'm going to make the changes that I need to make to walk away from this relationship. Some of you already closed your social media accounts because they weren't leaving you alone. They were creating fake profiles to keep tabs on you. Some of you couldn't move from where you live for whatever reason, you know, finances, or you just wrote a contract, a new lease, so it wasn't easy for you to move. But everything else that they can have access to, like social media, you block them. But you know, some of you realize that no matter how like that you block them, it doesn't matter. They created fake profiles and they're still kind of like following you, or they're friending friends of yours. So you decided to just close your social media account and get off the grid for a while, which is good because you know what you need to do to free yourself from this torture. In your past, you had the Page of Cups, and so that just tells me that you're like you're working on yourself. You are doing a lot of self-reflection. Some of you were like, why did I allow this to happen? Why did I put myself through this? Why did I allow someone to treat me this bad? And so that kind of helped you make the necessary changes that you needed to make, because you had to go within to find the answer. And then you came out loving yourself, because this is in the near future. So you came out loving yourself, and you're like, you know what, I'm ready to break free from this toxic relationship. I don't deserve this. You don't even wish it on your worst enemy. And so you started loving yourself. For some of you who broke free from that relationship already, you have a love interest and you're walking towards that love interest, or a love interest is walking towards you. Okay, so my 8 of Swords and my 3 of Swords, they're air, and I think the last time I said your toxic person could be a Libra. It's still there. It's still a Libra. But it doesn't have to be. It could be an Aquarius or a Gemini or any other sign, okay? But that's what I got. And then for the bottom of the deck, you have the 9 of Swords. So yeah, you were still not sleeping. You were still being tortured by this person. Oh my God. And then on the top of the deck, you had the 6 of Wands, where some of you broke free from this toxicity and you're listening to the divine. And you feel like, yay, I did it. Okay, and I'm happy for you. For those of you who are already broken free, but some of you are still stuck in that 8 of Swords, and it's gonna get bad, guys. It really is. When I say guys, I mean guys and girls, okay? No gender specific. All right, so then, so you're at the 9 of Cups. This is your near future. Any time now, between now and days from now or weeks from now. In your distant future, you have the 3 of Wands. So this is another fire sign. It's over here. On the top of the deck is the 6 of Wands. So the 3 of Wands now. With the 3 of Swords and the 3 of Wands there, some of you are, are realizing that you're with this toxicity, with this toxic person, that you're not the only person in their life. For others of you that walked away from this relationship and you said bye-bye, see you later, you are probably going to start looking, giving, of course, yourself some time to heal and all that, right? But with the Knight of Cups already galloping towards your love interest, it could be an Aquarius, Leo. No, not Aquarius, I'm sorry. It could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It's a fire sign. Could be, doesn't have to be, okay? Because the Knight of Cups is a water sign, so you could also be dealing with a Scorpio or a Cancer, okay? Scorpio, Cancer. All right, or Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Those are the prominent signs that I see here. But you are definitely, some of you are definitely, you closed the door on that toxic air sign, that, and I think it was a Libra. And if you go back to my last reading, I think it was Libra as well, okay? The energies that you're surrounding yourself with, the people around you, how they see you, how they perceive you, and you got the 10 of Wands. So that's you. You're not a fire sign, I know that. This is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this is the energy that surrounds you, which means that you're feeling like trapped. You're feeling exhausted. You're feeling overwhelmed. See, the boat is not even on the water. It's like you just kind of like lost hope. But this is also a 10, so this means it's the end of something. And with the Death card there, for those of you that walked away from that, thank you, because you're doing yourself a big, big, mighty favor. And the divine are saying thank you for doing it yourself. We didn't really have to intervene. For some of you, the divine is still going to have to intervene. Unfortunately, with the 3 of Swords there, it might not end well, but it's going to be a new beginning for you. So if you get arrested or you get a record, you're going to have to go through all the legal battles, whatnot. But it'll be hopefully the end of that, and you won't go back for a second round or a second arrest, okay? So the 10 of Wands is also it talks about the beginning of something. It's the end of something, but it's also going to be the beginning of something. For the 9th position, this is where you have your fears, worries, or anxieties. And you have the Moon card. So your new love interest might be Cancer, because it's my Cancer card. Since it's in the 9th position in my fears, worries, or anxieties, these are like, for some of you who are still stuck in that toxic relationship, you are gonna see the truth in something, okay? There's been some secrets kept from you, and it could be the third party situation. But for narcissists, it's not third parties. Like sometimes it's more parties. Like I said in the last reading, in May's reading, I remember this. I remember it well because the energy was overwhelming on me. I had to sage after that reading like a lot, because I channel energies, and that energy was just, it was so heavy. So that's why I remember it really well. You were just an option to this person, like one of many options. And like I said, you don't want to, unless you want to be an option, it's up to you. But the divine don't want you to be an option. You deserve better. So some of you really realize that, because you did a lot of self-reflection, and you know that you deserve better, and you're going for the better. Okay? On the final outcome, you have the 4 of Cups. That's you in the middle in the white dress. It's non-gender specific. And then there's 2 women, one to your left and one to your right, non-gender specific. These are people that are, for those of you who walked away from the relationship, they're saying, finally, thank God, you did it. Don't go back. And others of you that are still stuck with that toxic relationship, they're really they're trying to convince you that you deserve better, okay? That you shouldn't be there, that they don't really like this person. And they're trying to persuade you, help you even. Some of them are offering their support, come on, what do You know, we're gonna be here for you, you know, kind of thing. Okay, so now I had clarified. Like I said, I'm sorry. I didn't want to do a new spread because you needed to hear this. And I'm sorry that what happened was I'm outside, I'm outdoors, and I was doing the first recording out here, and the heat was just causing problems with my recording, so it deleted it. I don't know how that happened. I think it overheated the device, and it caused to not save the video, something like that. Okay, so I had already, done the reading, so now I saved the cards. So I clarified, and these are the clarifiers. So for the first clarifier, the Eight of Swords was clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. So those of you who left, that's your energy, okay? And that was like the first energy that I got. So that's my Earth, that's my Virgo, that's you, Virgo. You said, okay, I broke free. And those of you who haven't broken free, hopefully you'll break free soon. Those of you who broke free, you're ready to concentrate on yourself. You're ready to give yourself that love that you were giving somebody else that didn't deserve it. And some of you are going to just concentrate on yourself and on your finances because this person left you broke. It ain't no joke. It also affected your health. So some of you are getting your mental state and your emotional state and your physical state, because some of you even got sick over this, okay? Because stress stress is a contributor to other diseases, illnesses, okay? And when you're in a toxic relationship, oh my God, your health is at stake. You're risking your health, not just your mind, not just your emotions, but your health, okay? So yeah, bravo to those that broke free. The Wheel of Fortune was clarified by the Six of Swords. So this change that is happening or is going to happen soon is you going to calmer waters. You are going, and Cancer is a calmer water. So it's like you're going to go offer your love to someone that's a water sign. Could be Cancer, could be Scorpio, okay? But I hope you did take the time. Those of you who are ready, I hope you took the time to heal yourself, because you don't want to take that energy into this new relationship. And so some of you have healed yourself. You've come a long way. You've come a long way, and you're ready. You're ready to be happy, because you were already a happy person. You wanted to share that happiness with that toxic person, but that person just they're just miserable. They're not happy, and people that are not happy, they're miserable. They just they enjoy misery. They want to hang out with same people that are as miserable as them. And they saw that you weren't miserable, but they were trying to get you there. And some of you ended up falling into the trap. Yeah. Okay, so the Three of Swords was clarified by the Five of Swords. So those of you who are still in that toxic relationship, that you are saying, I'm going to be able to change this person. I just have to love them more. I have to prove to them how much I love them. I have to prove to them how important they are to me. It's only going to get worse. And that's why I say that this is my jail card, because in the position that it falls in, okay, things are just going to get worse. And this person is going to want to control you one way or another. And one of their tactics is by causing some kind of drama, where either you do something stupid that you're gonna regret and it's gonna get you arrested, or you just you lose your job, and where you're gonna They want you like here. Remember the last reading I said they want you down here because they don't want you up here. They want you down here. So they're going to use whatever they can to get you under their control. And in their demented mind, they're thinking, well, if I have them arrested, then no one else is going to want them because now they're going to have a record. And who's going to want them? Who's going to, who's going to want you, Virgo? You have a record now. You're arrested. You attacked me. You assaulted me. That's what I'm getting. Okay? Get thirsty. The death card, you're gonna like this one. The death card was clarified by the sun. See, this is why I wanted to keep this reading. See, you are like, this has to be over. And for those of you who put an end to it, because you are in control, not them, you are. You're being clarified by the sun, so you're gonna have a new beginning. You're like, the happiness is just around the corner. For some of you, you already realized it. For others of you, I hope you realize it soon. I don't want anyone to get arrested, but that's where it's heading, guys, girls. It's not gender specific. For the Page of Cups, the Page of Cups was clarified by the Lover's card. So when you did a lot of reflection in the past, you kind of felt like this person that you were dealing with, that they were your soulmate, because you felt a very strong connection to them, which is why you put up with a lot. And some of you did a lot of research on how you can help this narcissist. And some of you are still doing that research. Like, what else can I do? But, like I said, it's gonna get worse. Because from the Three of Swords, it's going to a Five of Swords. So, yeah. You don't want to get arrested. You don't want someone to bail you out. You don't want these people over here to say, I told you so. Okay? For others of you, because I got the Lover's card and I already have the Three of the Swords, I got the Three of Swords and I got the Three of Wands, that is like a third party situation. And with narcissists, it's usually more than three, because they know sooner or later one of the victims is going to break free from their manipulation, their imprisonment, their trap, and then they want to make sure that they have somebody there when the other one frees themselves. Like, okay, you got away, I'll still keep my eyes on you. You're not going to go too far. And I already have this one over here, and that other one over there, and that other one over there. Yeah. Meanwhile, you're running. But they're like, yeah, let's see how far you get before you start missing me. Because they did a number on you. Okay? You're going to love the rest. Promise. Which is why I wanted to keep this spread. In the sixth position, you got the Knight of Cups, right? And so it's being clarified by the Ace of Cups. So, wow. Once you those of you who already released yourself from this toxic energy, and you took the Divine's advice, like either you do it or we're gonna do it for you, you're like walking towards your true love. You're going towards your true love because you started working on yourself, you started loving yourself, you started putting yourself first. All that love that you were giving to someone ungrateful, you're giving it to yourself. And so, like, oh my God, like the universe is blessing you because you did it yourself. They didn't have to intervene. They're like, oh my God, we're so proud of you, Virgos, yay. So yeah, Ace of Cups, woo. The Three of Wands is being clarified by the Ace of Wands. So this love connection, you could be dealing, like, again, it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. More like Aries or Sagittarius. but it's gonna be a very passionate one, or it could be also a Cancer or a Scorpio. But it's going, the connection, and it's gonna be a passionate one because you have it here. You have it. It's like passion. It's like, oh my God, and it's like the ace. So it's gonna be a passion that you've never, ever, ever felt before. So for those of you who thought that your toxic person was your strong connection, this is nothing compared to how you're gonna feel here. You're gonna feel like, what the hell? I wasted, because a lot of you were wasted, not a year, not 2, not 3, not 4, but like 5 or 6 years with this narcissist, on and off. It was never something like you would break up and then 6 months later you would get back together, or a year later, because they kept grabbing. The minute they would see like you're going towards your happiness, or that the moment that they would hear, oh, so and so is happy, they would go slowly to get you back, to pull you back down. Like, you think you're gonna be happy without me? I don't think so. And so that's how you've been. And that's why you could never break free from that connection, because they manipulated you. They played you. They played you. Like they played all the other ones. And they're still playing all the other ones. But this connection, Virgos, is going to be a very passionate one. For those of you who are not looking for a love interest, you're like, no, you know what? I had enough. I just want to concentrate on myself. There's going to be like new beginnings for you, new projects that you're going to be working, and you're going to be putting all your passion into these new projects that you have, because the divine is guiding you and they're helping you. It could be your work, it could be your business that you're going to start, it could just be your own self, like you're building yourself up like never before. Yeah, because they really did a number on you. The 10 of Wands. And if I didn't mention this, for those of you who affected your health, work on your health, okay? Work on your health. And the Ace of Swords, it's the 10 of Wands is being clarified by the Ace of Swords. Like I said, the divine, for those of you who have already left that toxic energy, the divine is really, really loving on you right now. You've gotten Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords all in a row for the clarifiers. Never seen anything like that. This is a new beginning for all of you. Remember, the 10 of Wands, what did I say? Was the end of something and the beginning of something. So for those of you who are still contemplating whether to leave this toxic relationship, do it, because there's a new beginning. Okay, new beginning, a very powerful new beginning, a very passionate one. You've never had this kind of relationship ever in your life. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. You've never felt like this. Wow. So don't waste any more time. You're also going to be receiving a message. So it's either you are going towards this new love interest, or this new love interest is going to send you a message. Once they know like you're single and you're not dealing with that toxic person anymore, they're going to be sending you a message like, hey, hello, how are you? What you doing? Kind of thing. And it starts from there's a little spark that's gonna turn into like a forest wildfire. All right. The next one is the moon. The clarifier for the moon is the 2 of Wands. So yeah, some of you that are still stuck in that toxic with that person, and you're trying to figure out what's going on, it's going to be revealed to you. The divine is going to help you open your eyes to see that this person wasn't just playing you, was playing other persons, and you're going to feel like, damn it. And some of you are going to learn it a little too late, maybe after you get arrested, I don't know. Maybe after you lose your job, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be an arrest or losing your job. But yeah, it's going to be a very, very painful experience. So don't do that to yourself. Listen to the divine for yourself before it gets worse. Okay? So for those of you who are going to walk towards your love interest, it's going to be a mutual feeling. They're never going to, they're going to tell you the same thing. I've never felt like this about anyone. It's like they're going to tell you the same thing. And finally, the final outcome. The Four of Cups is being clarified by the Seven of Swords. Unfortunately, my Virgos, this narcissist is not going to leave you alone. See, they have a smile. See, look at them. Like, hey, you might have left me, but I'm still watching you. You'll be back. See, look at the face that they're making. And this is my Libra card. They're not going to leave you alone. So, it's going to be up to you. For those of you who already broke free, not only did you break free, but you pretty much went off the grid. You turned off your social media. Some of you started a new social media under a different name. Some of you don't even want to open up another social media account. Stay off the grid for a while, because narcissists, they will find their way back into your life, either by talking to people that you know, family members, friends, whoever, to try to get you back. Not because they love you, but because they don't want you to be happy without them. Like, they want you to be miserable. I don't know. It's a sad situation, because you really want to help this person. Who doesn't? Most narcissists are just like people that are hurting. But they don't want to help themselves. They just want to, because they're hurting, they want to hurt other people, unfortunately. And you just have to stay away from those type of people. Pray for them from a distance. Keep your distance. See, keep your distance. Keep your distance. What messages did you get from the divine? You got the third eye chakra. You need to work on your third eye chakra. Okay? New beginnings. So yes, you went through a very painful experience, a very painful separation. Even though you wanted this, it wasn't meant for you. It was hurting you more than anything. And then the last one is conflict and defeat. So I'm going to read you the third eye chakra. What the third eye chakra is they're telling you to concentrate on your third eye chakra. And your third eye chakra is right here. Your third eye chakra opens up to different realms, and you have to tap into your spirit. And so because the moon is here, the divine is saying those secrets that are being kept from you are going to be brought to light, because nothing can stay in the dark. And the divine is already tired of you being hurt by these secrets. So the divine is going to, or wants to, illuminate this, but it's up to you for you to see it, because they've been sending you messages and some of you haven't heard. Others, you just like, thank you, divine, thank you. Some of you are already talking to your new love interest. Some of you are just focusing on yourself and building yourself up, and you're never gonna let this kind of energy ever make you feel trapped again. Okay, so for the third eye chakra, you have to wear the color indigo. The indigo is this color right here. That's the color that you need to wear when you meditate. And the sounds that you're gonna make is O-M, okay? And the element that you need is light. So go outdoors, do your prayers outdoors, meditate outdoors when the sun is shining, okay? And the gland that you are going to be working on is your pituitary gland, which is the part of the gland in the brain that's gonna, open up so that you can see the truth, okay? And the key words is I see. I see now what this person was trying to do to me. I see now that this person is toxic. Okay? I see that my true happiness is within me, and I'm giving it up for somebody that doesn't have the best interest in me. Okay? So that was it. The new beginnings in my tarot card, in the traditional tarot card, the new beginnings is a full card. So that's you starting on a new beginning. With the Ace of, come on. Like, geez, you got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. New beginning, new beginning, new beginning all over this spread. Let me read you that message. And this is a divine. The divine is speaking to you right now. Okay, let me see. The new beginnings, page 25. Okay. Each and every journey begins with the all-important first step. When this card presents itself in your reading, it's confirming that it's time for you to take a brave leap of faith, but be prepared as you do so. This card represents that a great new adventure is awaiting you. It usually shows up when there's a significant inner change happening within you. By selecting this card, it's a sign that those important choices are needed and are about to be made, and should be carefully pondered as you proceed with wisdom, thought, and care. Life is constantly trying to nudge and move you forward. At times, it can be daunting when you're faced with a new adventure or direction. Therefore, it calls for inner belief and courage as you take that leap of faith and step into the unknown. During this time, don't be alarmed if you feel lost or even confused. Most people are afraid of change and play it safe by staying where they are. Know that through inner guidance, wisdom, and a belief in yourself, and by tapping into these tools, you'll be propelled forward on a positive, life-changing path. Don't conform to what society or other individuals expect of you at this time. It's your own adventure. During this time, be like an innocent child with fresh eyes and give yourself permission to live, play, love, and above all, laugh. Whew. You've been in this toxic relationship for, like I said, for some of you, it's been years, and you deserve happiness. And you were trying to get this happiness, because you know what? There were times that you would get a glimpse of happiness with this person, but it didn't last. It would not last. It's like they would torture you for like weeks and weeks and weeks, and then here comes the manipulation. Oh, I'm going to give them some kind of happiness so that they don't leave me. That's how they keep you. They trick you into thinking, I'm changing because you are helping me change. You're helping me become a better person. Don't fall for that trap. Don't. Oh. And then you have the 5, the conflict and defeat. That's how they make you feel. You go from happiness, like, oh wow, this person really made me feel happy. Really, what did they do? Oh, we went on a little getaway, and it was just like really relaxing. It was just the 2 of us, and we bonded. For how long? Well, the trip was like a 3-day weekend trip. And then when you start, like, when your friends or your family members are right there, like, oh, okay, so everything was great. Well, we had some issues, but for the most part, it was like we got away. We actually spent 3 days together, and it was, for the most part, it was good. We hadn't had that in a very long time. Yeah. And then you go back to feeling conflicted and defeated. So this message is your emotions. See? That's how you are left after that 3-day getaway. Because now you're like, oh my God, what did I do? Why did I fall for it again? How much money did I spend? Oh, damn. That was my car payment. 121. So this is a messenger. Okay. The number 5 mental card represents significant learning and change, and how you handle yourself at this time is vital to your overall well-being. This card could relate to a lack of sensitivity in taking action or in response to conditions or situations around you. This need for sensitivity could relate to you or someone else in your life. Even though a battle can be won, it's important to evaluate the cost and pain to both parties. Sometimes it's best to surrender and walk away if no answer or victory can be achieved. Don't assign blame, become deceitful, or set out to get revenge. For this results in the negative energy becoming part of you. You are being tested on how delicately and gently you take your next step. Remember, everything in your life is an opportunity to learn and grow. I don't know what else to, what other message I need. The divine, not me, because I'm just giving you the messages. But I don't know what else your spirit guides, your angels, your higher power, the divine needs to do to help you get away from this. For those of you who are still stuck in it, this is what's going to happen for those of you who are still stuck in that toxic relationship. Okay, this is you're probably gonna get arrested, and this is the person that's gonna have control, because then they're gonna say, you want me to drop the charges? Really? What are you gonna do for me if I drop the charges? I do need a new car. I do need my house fixed. I need my house painted. I need, what else do I need? Oh, you know what? I need my mortgage paid, or my whatever. So they're going to have control over you, because you're going to be like, I really didn't do what you're claiming that I did, and I might lose my job because of this arrest. They're not going to care. They want you to lose your job. And then you're going to be left like this. Spirits are like, yeah, turn it off. Some of you are not going to get it. And they don't want me to stress over it. Because that's what happens. I stress over you guys. Okay. Those of you who freed yourself from this toxic relationship, the divine wants to congratulate you, and the blessings are just overwhelming, because you did it yourself, because you trusted in your higher power, in your divine, in your higher spirit. Especially those who have lost loved one. Earlier in the first video, before I lost the video, there was a yellow, orangey, and it's weird because, you know, the fire is here, right? So this butterfly was huge. It was a huge butterfly, and it was like an orange. When you blend orange and yellow together, it looked that intense. That color looked intense. And on that video I said there's someone's spirit is happy that it's a past loved one, was happy that you release yourself from that toxicity, because you deserve better, and they love you, and they're with you through your trying times, because they know how much you cared for this person, but they also know that this person didn't care for you, and they're saying that they're very happy for you. For those of you that are still stuck in that energy, things are gonna get worse, not better. They're just gonna get worse. And I pray, and I send you love and light, that you take the necessary steps to break free before it gets worse. Love you, my Virgos. Hope you enjoyed the reading. If you enjoyed the reading, please like, please share, please subscribe and write a comment, please. I would appreciate you writing a comment, letting me know. I'll be including my email, so for those of you who feel like you need a personal reading regarding this relationship, where it's going, or you're gonna get arrested, or projects that you're working on, how that's gonna go, it's gonna go good, but if you still want me to do your personal reading, I will be more than helpful to do personal reading. If you just want to reach out because you need that support, I'll put my email there so that you can reach out for that additional support. But if you write your comments, I'm pretty sure you're going to be getting support from other people as well. Okay? And the wind is starting, so I want to thank you. And remember to like, share, and subscribe on my videos. It's my first YouTube channel. I'm hoping to get all the zodiac signs within the scheduled time. So for now, I'll be doing the bi-weekly, and once I get everything more in order, like with the time limits, maybe cut them shorter a little bit. I want to do like extended readings also. So hopefully I'll be able to do, if I can't do weekly readings, I'll do some kind of extended or bonus readings in between the readings. Okay? All right. Thank you, my Virgos. I love you. Have a great day. Bye.